Good afternoon, Southern California. I'm John Baldwin with John Hart Real Estate, and today is August 15th, 2022. Wow, this summer has flown by. Hard to believe we're already in the middle of August, but wanted to touch on a topic that is gonna save you money. A lot of money, and that is something that you can do to affect your interest rate and save you potentially $100,000 or more over the course of the loan when you buy a house or a condo or townhouse, whatever. And that is your credit score. So let's jump into the article. This actually popped up last week, and it's from CNBC.com, came out on the 4th. But I thought it was an important topic because, everybody's, always thinking, how can I improve my situation when I'm getting a loan? How can I improve how much money I'm spending when I get a loan? How can I save money over the course of the loan? And here we are with a concrete thing you can do to save over $100,000 over the course of the loan. That's assuming, I think, if you take the whole 30-year loan. So what this wants you to realize is that your interest rate is the biggest factor here, and it's something that you, the homeowner or buyer, I should say, have control over. So let's get into it. Higher home prices and rising interest rates can make home buying more challenging. Okay, yeah. Yeah, higher interest rate means your cost of money is going to be more. So for every $100,000 you borrow, it's going to be a little bit more expensive. So raising your credit score is one of the actionable things a buyer can do to save a little bit of money, Zillow says. Okay, I mean that's true. Here we are. All right. So, on a 30-year fixed mortgage, what Zillow is saying is that buyers with lower credit scores may pay $103,626 more over the life of a 30-year fixed mortgage than someone with an excellent score. Looks like they used a $354,000 purchase price to run the analysis, but again, with a higher ticket home, your interest, you're going to save even more. So this is great to do it with a reasonable example at a $354,000 valuation. So here we are. A fair credit score is something in that, sub 650 range. And here they have between 620 and 639, maybe paying $288 per month more for their monthly mortgage payment compared with somebody with a 760 or higher. Now, we've always considered like 720 to be your like tipping point for your better interest rates. Here, they're trying to compare absolute top tier credit scores to very middle of the road credit scores. So, this is from their analysis was a few weeks ago, so the interest rates were very different from you'll see today. If you follow me on Instagram, JB_Baldwin, I posted today's rates from my friends at Golden Coast Finance. I try to put a couple different lenders per week up there to show what their interest rates are going, and you'll see that in my stories. So JB_Baldwin, check it out. And so with interest rates this week in the high fours, so just below 5, this is something where somebody with lower credit scores is probably going to get something in the mid 5s versus somebody with better credit scores is going to get the sub 5 interest rate right now. So, and that bit of difference. Now, I've done an analysis. If you go back on the channel, a few videos, you'll see the analysis of the difference in a $1 million purchase when the only variable that changes is the interest rate, a 1% interest rate change. Oh, that was my phone. Just got an email. So, with a 1% interest rate change, the amount of money you saved was over $180,000 over the course of the loan. So this falls right in line with what we're seeing here. So there are concrete things you can do. You can talk to my friends at Golden Coast Finance, Mike Pendezos. He's amazing. You can talk to my really good friend I've known for 18 years, Tim Harrison. He's a part of the HLC team at Cornerstone out in Claremont. Known Tim for 18 years. He's one of the best lenders around. You can't go wrong with him. And what I like about both Golden Coast and Cornerstone, or Tim and Mike specifically, is that they will counsel you on how to improve your credit score so that when you're ready to pull the trigger on a purchase, your credit scores are good, your debt to income ratio is good, and you're set up to get the best rate possible. So they do kind of what I like to call mortgage planning. They help you plan for that future mortgage so you know, all right, we've got 6 months before we're thinking we're gonna buy a house. What can we do to help our credit scores? Get caught up on all our payments, make sure that our balances are lower, make sure that you're doing everything you can. The other thing is like they'll counsel you and they'll point you in the right direction to say, hey, there's an error on your credit report that is dragging your score down. Here's how you correct that. And I know like Experian and Equifax and TransUnion all have phone numbers you can call to try to correct errors on your credit report, because there are maybe things on your credit report that aren't yours. My mom and my sister's names are close, but not really that close. Basically, they're, Mary Nell and Mary Elizabeth. They're not really that close. They both just have Mary. And yet, for some reason, their credit files were completely merged and screwed up. It took years for them to get that corrected. And so this is something that you need to, be on top of your credit situation. We get lots of people who have credit issues, and you can get stuff. I know Mike and his team, I know Tim and his team can also do what's called a rapid rescore, where they go back to the credit agencies and say, hey, there's been some updates. Can you run your numbers again and correct it and make sure that your score is correct? And, most of the time they'll look at it and go, yeah, these things have been cleared out. We can raise that credit score, which helps you, the borrower, get a better interest rate and save a lot of money over time. So here I am. I'm trying to save you $100,000 over the life of the loan. So give me a call, 213-973-3777, and let's get your house sold.